Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel Escalera, coming in from Las Vegas, Nevada. Well, today I'm going to talk a little bit about the New England Patriots and the scandal that's been going on. There's a lot of controversy about the deflated balls that initially, they played with during the championship. With the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 49 approaching at the University of Phoenix Stadium this Sunday. The Patriots are preparing to face off against the Seattle Seahawks, the defending Super Bowl champions. However, the Patriots' deflated ball controversy continues to be the drawing question of whether or not New England Patriots really legally earned a place in this year's Super Bowl. Since the outbreak of the alleged scandal, I chose two newscasts, Fox News Sports and TMZ Sports, uh, and their hunt of the 11 deflated footballs that may have been a determined factor of the New England Patriots' victory against the Colts. Now, just to give you a little bit of a background of what really happened, the Patriots are under investigation for the allegedly deflated 11 footballs by 2 pounds per square inch PSIs. The NFL regulation states that the ball should be inflated to a pressure of 12.5 to 13.5 PSIs. I guess unfortunately the balls were much less when they weighted the balls. 11 out of the 12 balls were under that regulation pressure. So as a result, of course, by reducing the pressure on these balls, it made it easier for Tom Bradley to really throw the ball, to grip the ball, and really just to have control of it. In other words, making the game a little bit easier in their advantage, that is. So despite all the allegations, I've learned that both Fox News and TMZ's news truly truly depends on the marketing perspective in order to capitalize on the trending topics and news events that helps attract their audience through social media, blogs, videos, the photos, mobile apps, and magazine ads as an attempt to influence the attitudes or behaviors in their viewers. Um, After further investigations, I realized that Fox News provides really appropriate footage of the alleged New England Patriots inflated ball scandal. In fact, just recently, Fox Sports had learned that the NFL zoned into the New England Patriots locker room attendant in connection with the scandal of improperly inflating the footballs used during the AFC champion game against the Colts. In fact, according to Jake Glazer, a news reporter from Fox Sports, he found that surveillance videos allegedly showing that the attendant took the footballs from the official locker room and then going into another room at the Gillette Stadium before actually bringing those footballs out to the field. So there's something that he was able to find there. And that again is under investigation. Whereas where TMZ Sports News portrays more of a commentary approach of the alleged inflated football scandal, which in my opinion, I don't really consider that to be really a credible source. In fact, just this week alone, TMZ released several videos, one of which with Terry Owens, a former NFL star, claiming that Tom Bradley knew that those balls were illegal. In addition to additional videos that TMZ released, they actually made fun of Tim Bradley with make of one of his news conference of his explanation of what happened with the alleged deflated footballs, and actually made a song out of it called "Balls So Hard Deflated Gate Remix." Clearly, these sources are really not appropriate, nor are they credible. In fact, I had made a slide here for you guys so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Let me bring that to you now. So you can see there that there's a bit bias in some of the headlines there, given from TMZ. TMZ clearly appears to be to have bias to this alleged New England Patriot inflated football scandal. The wording on TMZ's headlines, which you see right there, really portrays the wrong. Really is, in my opinion, wrong, and it's misleading. Creating these type of headlines that states Tom Bradley knows that the balls were illegal, or even Tom Bradley's also hard remix music video that they made from him doesn't really provide supporting evidence that that they allegedly did this on purpose. Instead, it provides, instead of providing supporting evidence, TMZ Sports decides to really make fun of the incident. During Tom Bradley's news conference, and it really doesn't really show too much support on this event. So it's, in this case, I would say that there's the bias really appears to be more from TMZ. TMZ, in addition to that, TMZ really posted, by posting those that video alone, really just is a perfect example of gender stereotype. TMZ created, a music video, as I said again, for just really for publicity, repeating the words and during the video of Tom Bradley saying, he doesn't screw around when it comes to his balls. Really just paralleling that or mirroring the men's genitals to the actual football. So it is a bit of a stereotype, in other words, that they portrayed in that particular video. Furthermore, although there's a lot of bias acquisitions against New England Patriots scandal there from TMZ, the stories really don't appear to be much fabricated. The evidence provided from Fox Sports News have been very accurate, despite the alleged the investigation still being it hasn't been final. Nothing has been determined of who really did the scandal, other than what they're leading into right now with the with one the gentleman who took the balls, the actual footballs, to a different room prior to bringing it out to the field. So with that, since these allegations of the deflated footballs has been out, TMZ has really made their acquisitions based on other news media's investigations, not really from their own research. They're really just leverage off of other people and really do what they do best. They simply just reach out to other people and ask for their opinions, and it just becomes more of a what people think, in other words. And with this bias, their biased headlines, it continues to create confusion and is misleading contents to the viewers. TMZ actually limits their audience to really understand what really happened, with those inflated footballs, and and with not really giving them too much clarity in those videos. It is a disadvantage for the viewers to really know what really happened. Again, with their videos that they put, that TMZ is posting on their websites, or even on the shows that they have. I really believe that TMZ could have done a better job with the allegations, just with the allegations, just in terms of fairness, and really providing appropriate support of the with their posting commentaries. Making fun of the controversy is one thing. However, balancing the acquisitions made would have gave the audience an opportunity to really understand the situation and base it off of facts, as opposed to just what is out there as an opinion. So with that being said, you guys, I hope that this was entertaining, and it helped touch on all the points that we had with this newscast, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Have a great night.